This stupid title thing never works. Does it? No, it worked. Whatever, I'm just irked by it all, man. Alright, well, we're about to check out the new trailer. Oh, that's right, we can't mute the people on YouTube, and YouTube people are just gonna spoil everything. Look at them already start doing that. Alright, I guess we can't wait for anybody, because I know the people on YouTube are just gonna spoil everything. Hey, Shiro. Welcome back, dude. Alright, we gotta start, because the people on YouTube will spoil everything. We don't have mods there to control them, so... I just realized that. There's no good way of stopping people on it, so... Wait, did it just go offline? One sec, guys. I'm double checking. Did it just go offline? Is it online? What a mess. It just says sending data. What a mess. Are we online? We are indeed online. But yeah, look at the people on YouTube already start spoiling it. Alright, let's start because we can't wait for the people on YouTube to spoil everything. Because that's a bad idea to begin with. No, we haven't watched it, but you guys are making sure we push this already. Alright. I mean, as I've said so many times, people on YouTube, we haven't watched it yet. What the fuck? But alright, I've learned my lesson. We won't do these on YouTube anymore. Alright, let's just start. This is why Twitch chat is superior. Yeah, no kidding. Well, there's 2 Black Eagles. Wait. Wait.
Let's chat over a nice cup of tea.
I swear people weren't even a fan of her. Hilda has one of the worst attitudes of a student.
You're making me work.
See? She's terrible. Oh, my dude, Hubert.
House Vestra operates in the shadows, not the front lines.
I'm glad he made it in. I really like Hubert. Oh, he has Infinite Hexblade 3. I'm gonna read that later. Oh, wait, he's doubling? Wait, oh, it's an armor hero. Could be any reasons. Ooh, nice thighs.
May the grace of the goddess shine upon you.
People really like Mercedes, though. So, nice to see her. Oh, but smarter. Oh, ARD? Gravity. Oh. She might drop. She might drop, just from looking at it. But AR skills haven't dropped yet. Petra.
I can be teaching you my deadly techniques.
Oh, they kept her as a thief in this game? Hunting Blade. Attack speed form, what is that?
You will be slapped down!
She's apparently a really good assassin, so... Oh, Thrasher's in this. Oh, right, we have normal story going. You know, at this point, it doesn't even make sense anymore, guys. Alright, let's go over that. You know, guys, at this point, it doesn't even make sense that we have normal story going along with 3 houses. They should have just done an exclusive 3 houses story instead. But yeah, that's kind of rough, because at this point, like, the 3 houses heroes are coming to the game, but the story doesn't utilize them correctly at all. Right? You guys realize that. They just say like one word or two words and that's it. It's completely a lost opportunity. They should have done a story mode on Three Houses Heroes. They could have totally pulled it off. They might even have one more banner after this because it's really uneven, this banner is. It's 2 Black Eagles, which makes sense because Black Eagles is the most popular house by far. And then one of each other house. So 1 Golden Deer and 1 Blue Lion. It's just, eh. Anyways, is that the best choice of heroes? I'm not sure about Hilda being everyone's favorite. I like Hubert a lot, but Hubert's really divisive with a lot of people, right? Some people either really like him or really dislike him. Mercedes, I can completely understand. That's a pretty big fan favorite. And Bridget, Petra, she's from Bridget. I understand as well. People like her a lot. People say she's like Starfire, you know.
Check the units on story. I hear there is another unit.
Yeah, I hear there's another unit too. Mostly because people want to just make sure we see it. Apparently, guys, the GHB hero is Death Knight. Can you believe that? And real quick, how many people while playing Three Houses were able to kill Death Knight? First encounter. Because I wasn't. I didn't know ahead of time, so I should have totally made really stacked up EXP and levels on at least one character so we could have taken him down. Anyways, enough about that. Let's start this. Let's go over the characters. Whoopsies. I totally did not expect these 4, just to be honest. I like Hilda in terms of her character design and how she looks. Like, you look at her and you're like, wow, twin tail, cute looking, nice boobs, nice thighs, like, you know, properly, like, she's a good looking girl, is what I'll give her. But absolutely everything else about her, I hate. I hate her personality, I hate her work ethic, I hate her attitude. It's just, I'm sure some people like her, right? But she was totally not what I was expecting. When I first saw her, I was like, I want to recruit this girl. Spending 2 minutes talking to her, I don't want anything to do with this girl. So I haven't even tried recruiting her in my playthrough. I'm not sure if I ever will. And with Black Eagles in my playthrough. I'm sure she might be better if you're in the same house as her, but Jesus. Alright, let's go over this real quickly. We'll do her weapon skill last. She has Moonbow, it's whatever. Attack speed solo, at least we know. Wait a second. Attack speed solo? Huh, that's interesting. You would normally expect characters like that to be a bit slower, but... Null follow-up, that's great. Defense opening. At start of turn, grants defense +6 to ally with the highest defense for 1 turn. Really good. Doesn't work on herself, of course, but that's a pretty good support skill. You don't have to be near anyone at all, and at all times it's active. But yeah, that's a pretty fine kit right away. Alright, let's go over her weapon. Grants speed +3. Is she actually going to be a fast girl? I mean, fast axe heroes in this game is kind of rare, right? Amelia is probably the fastest armor axe hero. There's a couple fast axe heroes, but they're generally very slow. Axe heroes have always taken that speed penalty. But let's see. At start of allies combat, if unit is within 2 spaces of any ally with defense over unit's defense. What? Grants attack speed +4 to those allies during combat. What? If you have more defense than her, and you are within 2 spaces, you'll get attack speed +4. But that's a lot of restrictions just for attack speed +4. Additionally, at start of unit's combat, if unit is not within 2 spaces of any ally with defense over unit's defense, grants attack speed +6 during... I get it. I totally get it. It is a double... You support your allies and you support yourself, but it's a very fine line of defense, playing around the defense. Chances are she's not going to have good defense then. I would expect lower than 30, but these new heroes are super... Their BSTs are enhanced, right? It wouldn't even surprise me if she reaches 170 BST, and then therefore she would have to have a fair amount of defense. Alright. But that's pretty interesting. So she can buff allies that have more defense than her with attack speed +4. And additionally, if she has less defense than allies within 2 spaces, which also means if there are no allies within 2 spaces, she gets attack speed +6. So this means she can get double attack speed solo, essentially. This is kind of like Edelgard in a way. But of course, Edelgard has, you know, the ability to get a guaranteed double. But Edelgard's essentially double attack defense, right? Attack defense solo. Anyways, null follow-up, attack defense opening. It's a kind of interesting kit. This is she's supporting allies with defense opening. Oh, which is to help with her skill, because if the entire team has low defense, that defense opening can help influence it, so she has less defense than at least one hero. It's interesting, but not my favorite. Hey, welcome back, Kolyu. 2 years. Can we get some Nimious wows out for Kolyu? He's been one of our longest supporters. If you guys didn't know, we started streaming just about over 2 years ago on July 9th or 7th or something like that. Which also means we didn't celebrate this year's, 3 years of streaming, whatever. Or over 2 years of streaming. But still, thank you so much, Kolyu, for supporting me so long. That's 24 months, guys. Anyways, let's keep going. It's a very interesting kit, but I would honestly say most likely you would want to have Desperation. Because Null Follow-Up, if her defense is indeed low, having Null Follow-Up is great and all, but I highly doubt she would get one-shot kills. So you need that Desperation to get those 2 hits in afterwards. And her HP is not crazy, it's 43. But yeah, if your defense is low, maybe she has crazy res to balance it out so she can kill dragons or something instead. But either way, chances are you won't be using Null Follow-Up and switching to Desperation. It's a very interesting kit, but essentially works as in double attack speed solo. So I expect her to be freakishly fast later on. 57. 49 times 2. That's rough. Before we go on, quick show of hands. How many people like Hubert? I know a lot of people are not going to understand why Hubert was put in, alright? But I love Hubert. He's the kind of guy I would want to support me if I was ever king, lord, or any high position of power. He's willing to do what it takes, even if what he's doing is against, your wishes, because it's what he believes it's for your greater good. And he's willing to make the hard decisions. I've never ever seen a student threaten a teacher before well, I guess to a certain degree I have, but his threat is legitimately, I will kill him if he means any threat to Edelgard. But no, I love Hubert. He's the kind of guy, he's a great counterbalance to Edelgard, actually. But yeah, he's not everyone's favorite character, so as much as I like him being in this banner, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna not like him being in this banner. Anyways, his weapon is Roar Fox. Roar Fox. If unit initiates combat, inflicts attack speed defense res -4 on foe during combat. Oh. Whoa, wait a second. Isn't that a lot like Delthea? I'm gonna double check real quick. Delthea, Death. Grants res +3, grants attack speed defense res +4 during combat. After combat, if unit attack deals 4 damage to unit. That is virtually the same thing. If you increase your stats by 4, it's almost the same. It's not completely the same. Almost the same as your opponent dropping them by 4. So, very similar. But the difference is he doesn't... Oh, wait, that tome. That's inheritable. That's not a personal tome. Wow. Okay, that is a new tome. That's inheritable. It's 12 might, not 14 might. And unlike Delthea's Death Tome, it doesn't deal 4 damage himself. That's a crazy good tome, guys. Attack, speed, defense, res -4 on opponent during combat. You can imagine a lot of characters, well, not that many, but a few characters that can really utilize that. His special is Growing Thunder. What the fuck? When was the last time we saw Growing Thunder on a character? Can somebody look it up? Growing Thunder is obviously not an important skill. I'm pretty sure it's on a lot of 3 and 4 stars. But he has Growing Thunder. That's in my opinion, not a very good special at all. It's a pretty useless special. All right. I think Growing Thunder and Roar Fox might work together. I think that's the idea there. Additionally, he has Chill Res. Sure. This is a pretty bad kit so far. I mean, the tome's pretty interesting, but I'm not sure if Hubert's gonna fully utilize it. Maybe he gets demoted. Ooh, I wouldn't be so quick to say that because I think that another character might be demoting. Anyways, the C-Cell is probably the most interesting thing about him. Infantry Hexblade 3. If adjacent infantry ally uses sword, lance, axe, bow, or dagger, grants attack speed +2 to those allies and calculates their damage using the lower foe's what? Lower foe's defense or res during combat. This kills something. Do you know what this kills, guys? Once upon a time, we had a skill called... It was on Yogurt, and it was called Sorcery Blade. At start combat, if unit is adjacent to a magic ally, calculates damage using lower foe's defense or res. Sorcery Blade is completely dead at this point. Granted, you could use Sorcery Blade. Never mind. I think Sorcery Blade's dead. That is stupid. What was the point of Sorcery Blade? Sorcery Blade needed you to be next to a magical ally. Straight up, adjacent to a magical ally. That was such a crummy skill. Infantry Hexblade. I also took up your A skill, A slot, which means you give up, like, what, Swiss Barrel? Fury? Anything else that Yogurt would have wanted to use, considering she needs more speed to trigger her dagger skill. Alright, Infantry Hexblade. All you have to do is be adjacent to an infantry ally using sword, lance, axe, or bow, or dagger. Additionally, they get attack speed +2, and additionally, they get to target the lower defense or res during combat. That is so much better, because you let Hubert support them by... And this is important, because most characters have either a lot higher res or a lot higher defense. So to get the perfect matchup, right? Targeting the lower defense or res, and do attack speed +2, on top of that, that's crazy useful. But that's so stupid. It kills Sorcery Blade. And the Sorcery Blade was never well used in the first place. And Sorcery Blade, keep in mind, guys, you have to be next to a magical ally. Only magical ally. Sorcery Blade is one of the worst skills in the game, and I'm glad to see it's now officially completely dead, because this is a much better usage of that idea. But yeah, F in chat for Sorcery Blade was always a worthless skill, and now it's just dead. Anyways, this is, as a skill kit, I see him more of a support hero slash specialty hero. Like, he will target specific heroes. He'll target the green heroes in particular. Roar Fox will be really useful there. Chill Res and Infantry Hexblade for the support. It's a very interesting skill kit. Not sure how useful it is. We'll have to see a stat spread, but yeah, that's not the best. Thanks, Victory, for following. This could be beneficial to Kranya. Oh yeah, it would be. Roar Fox looks nice.
Tome units only.
Tome units only. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. It would still be better than what she has. Alright, real quick, how many of you guys like Mercedes? I don't think, while you guys are saying it, I don't think this is the only Three Houses banner. It can't possibly be the only Three Houses banner. It makes no sense if this was the only Three Houses banner. Because this was really unbalanced. It was 2 Black Eagles and 1 of each. And the problem is, I don't think they picked the characters people really, really like. Alright? I know people like Mercedes, but Hubert's questionable. I know people like Petra, but Hilda's questionable. I don't know where they got the stats from to say those who were the picks, right? But either way, I don't dislike Hubert. I like Hubert. Hilda, though, ugh. I'm not so sure about Hilda. Anyways, I'm hoping they have more characters come out, because this doesn't make sense. Now, this might be the demo. Did you guys really want Mercedes to come into the game like this? Did you really want her to come into the game like this? Yeah, where's Dorothea? Extremely popular character. But again, 2 Black Eagle characters over Dorothea. I would have it would have been it would have been all female, wouldn't it, if it was Dorothea instead of Hubert. Ooh. Anyways, Mercedes. There's almost nothing to talk about here because this could be a demote. The entire kit sucks. Well, sucks is kind of a harsh word, but ARD speed res is the only thing that might keep her from demoting. Otherwise, Martyr. Who has Martyr? Miracle. Who has Miracle? Which character has both of those 2 skills together? Like, come on. Come on, this isn't anything special. Gravity plus. I mean, it's on Jenny, I guess. And who else is it on? But gravity's not a great staff. ARD speed res 3. If you don't use her in ether raids, what is the point of that skill? Nothing. It has no value if you don't use her in ether raids. Odd res wave 3. Who has odd res wave? Like, come on. This entire kit doesn't make any sense. Aversa has odd res wave. Miracle's on, what? A bunch of characters. I think Lucas too. Martyr's on a bunch of characters. Gravity's on a couple of characters. This entire kit doesn't really matter. It's just a wasted opportunity on a character I think people really liked. Lissa, Elise, right? I don't understand this kit. I don't. There's no point to it. So, as much as I want to talk about Mercedes' potential, guys, there's not much here. We see her HP. Martyr's not the greatest healing skill. Miracle is easy to attain. Gravity, I'm not sure if you would keep it. ARD speed res 3. This looks like something you would just fodder off of her, to be honest. Not that people even... How many of you guys even use these skills in ether raids? I use... I guess I use Flora. Picnic Flora, and she has a ether raid skill, and that's the only character I use with that. And I guess with Naga, I kind of use it, but generally, speed res, that's such a weird combination. I wouldn't see you using it in anything. This is for ether raid's defense, I guess, so maybe it will be used by somebody, but yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing to talk about here, guys, so we'll move on. Chances are she'll have really high res and pretty decent speed, and if she demotes, she'll be really interesting, but if she doesn't demote, there's no point to her at all. Moving on, Princess of Brigid, Petra. I'm really interested in this. Look, she's using a sword, right? Petra in the game would hint at you that she wants to be an assassin, that she wants to learn the sword and the bow. If you give her lectures and if you're using her, right? So flying dagger, interesting. She might be the best character here right away. A personal weapon, attack speed form, a new skill, ground ores is a really interesting skill, and aerobatics. Ooh, okay, this is probably your best character here. Let's go over this. She does have a strength for flying, right? I was gonna make her flying. I'm going to make her a Pegasus Knight. But yeah, it's nice to see they got her correct in terms of those things. She might be the best done character on this banner next to Hilda. All right, but let's read it now. Hunting Blade. 14 might, effective against beasts, makes sense, she is a hunter after all. Accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1, effective against beast foes. Nice. Nice, this gives us another anti-beast hero after the picnic heroes and, I forgot. But there aren't many anti-beast heroes in the game. There's like a handful, I think there's only 3 so far, so that's our 4th. At start of combat, if units attack speed defense res is over that of an ally within 2 spaces. What? At start combat, if units attack speed defense res is over that of an ally within 2 spaces, so aka if you have greater BST, no, it doesn't count HP. That of an ally within 2 spaces grants +5 to units corresponding stat during combat. Oh, calculate each stat bonus in what? She likes showing off. She likes showing off. So if what I'm reading is this. If units attack speed defense... Oh, no, wait. It's less than the ally within 2 spaces. My bad. I butchered it. If units attack speed defense res is less than that of an ally. So if she has less attack than the ally, she will get 5 extra attack. If she has less speed than the ally, she'll get 5 extra speed. Wow. Wow. Alright. That of an ally within 2 spaces. So if you have multiple allies within 2 spaces, my assumption is every single character next to her, she could potentially have +5 to everything. Am I reading this wrong, guys? Am I reading this wrong? I think if she has less attack, less speed, or less every stat than the ally, she'll just get +5. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, she could potentially get +5 to attack, speed, defense, res if she's just within allies that have higher of everything than her. Okay. She has Luna, pretty good skill, special skill, but you know, easy to get. She also has attack speed, form 3, grants attack speed plus X to a unit during combat. X equals 2x number of allies within 2 spaces plus 1, maximum 7. So whenever an ally's next to her, she gets... Huh? Attack speed plus X to unit. But X... So it's not a 2x number of allies within spaces. So if you have 3 allies... If you have 3 allies within 2 spaces, she'll get +6 attack, +6 speed. And if you have 3 allies, that's if you have more than 3 allies somehow, it will just become 7 instead. So it caps out at 7. X equals 2x number of allies within 2 spaces plus 1. No, it's not even... Oh, wait. So if it's 1 ally, it's... Okay, I get it. What is this? Alright, I get it. So if you have 3 allies, it'd be 3 times 2 plus 1. So at all times, it's at least plus 1. So at all times, you have attack speed plus 1. No, at all times, you have attack speed equals 2. So at all times, you have attack speed plus 2. Okay. What is... Sure. I get it. No.
Nani?
No, I think it's plus 2. Okay. I think it's plus 2. It's one of those internet math questions that kind of screw you up. But no, you do the multiplication first and then you do the addition, right? So you have no allies, it'll be 2 times 0, then plus 1. Okay, never mind. It's plus 1. Oh my god. I'm going back to grade school for math starting next week, guys. So this won't happen again in the future. I promise you. I promise we'll learn basic math. And I promise you, it wasn't because we had like, you know, a 3-hour stream ahead of time and we were just tired. Anyways, whatever. Aerobatics, ground orders. This is a great kit. Aerobatics allows her to move to an ally, so she'll set up her attack speed form and hunting blade very easily. Ground orders allow your allies to teleport around as well, to set up near her or near allies. Well, it can't be near her because it's it doesn't work against flyers. So she has great movement, so that she can buff up attack speed form and hunting blade. That is very interesting. If her defense or res is high enough, she might actually not need desperation, because if you can buff up her defense and res by 5, she probably could take minimal damage if her defense or res allows her to. But because she's flying and a range hero, her BSC takes a hit. So, anyways, very interesting, very strange. I do like the kit, and it does make some sense because Petra does lean on her fellow students. So, interesting. Oh, just to clear everything up, the entire idea is get an ally next to her, and if that ally has more attack, speed, or defense or res than her, she could get +5 to those stats. So if you teleport enough allies to her, in which case every stat, and there's an ally over every stat that she has, she'll just get +5 to everything. Additionally, every ally within 2 spaces, she gets at least 2 attack and 2 speed from each of them, and then it maxes out at 7. So at 3 allies, she'll get +7 attack, +7 speed. So it's a very interesting kit. She's probably the best hero in this from this banner, especially offensively. And she's effective against beast heroes, which makes her very important to begin with. Alright, but that is your banner. And keep in mind, the GHB is Death Knight. The most important question, of course, is if you guys will be pulling. And I will wait 10 seconds before telling you guys what my answer is, and it's actually pretty easy. I'm not pulling. This banner isn't worth it. I don't even see the point of this banner. I see Petra being very useful for certain people, and I see Hilda being kind of interesting, but Hubert and Mercedes, I feel like one of them will demote. It's probably Hubert. No, it might be Mercedes. but Mercedes has an AR skill, and Hubert has. They might both not demote because they both have really good skills, or really skills that you wouldn't want to demote. But both characters do not seem to have a very good kit, is what I'm saying. However, the rest of them, Hilda is probably gonna be pretty high attack, pretty fast, but eh. And then Petra's the only one I think is really valuable, but with all the banners we have currently at this time, there is just no point in going for her. You have COL coming up, you still have your Hero Fest up right now, you have still the first 3 houses banner, which I argue is better because those were the student leads of the houses and, you know, female pilots. And of course, yeah, the Mythic Hero banner. So yeah, all that works out to be better than this, so I can't suggest it. Anyways, that is our banner. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be right back to discuss this with whoever's available. Which might be nobody, because we don't have anybody here. Hubert is cool? Yeah, Hubert is cool.
I am telling you I can't be here, and I don't want to leave you with just gamers, so how do you feel about having tea?
Alright, sure, give me tea. It can't be gamers.
Don't zoinks, guys.
I have prior engagements. I am sorry.
Are you getting engaged?
Oh
Also,
man, I feel
yeah.
so bad for the girl. I think Amps' best friend online is a girl, and he keeps hanging out with her, but she's not interested in him.
Nah, who's the lucky guy, Amps? Please tell us.
It's the same girl, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna get you tea.
No answer.
But I wanted to point out. No,
Answer.
I wanted to point out, hey,
Answer.
I want to point out that 2 of the 3 units are the ones that you can't recruit.
You can what?
In the actual 3 houses game, besides the leaders, there are 3 other students, 1 in each house, that you can't recruit. Right?
Oh, but Dudu's not here.
Yeah, why is he not here? But why
Dudu's
is
not
Mercedes
here. What? You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be Dudu instead of Mercedes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Petra. Petra's a fan favorite, I think.
I like that.
You can't. You also can't recruit Hubert. But wait, you can't recruit Hilda?
Nope.
Oh my
I've
god.
been trying this whole time.
I'm so glad. I don't like her.
Alright, I'm gonna give you tea now,
Nice.
and I'm gonna go bye-bye.
All right.
Alright, have fun, you 3.
Is T alive?
Actually, give me a
I don't
moment,
think T's
guys.
alive.
Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna get the better quality, because this is in 1080p. If you guys haven't noticed, but we don't have a choice because that's the only thing available. Oh wait, you're not supposed to see how crummy the back is. Give me a moment to get the 1080p version of the back of it, and then we'll discuss it again.
Hello, T.
How's it going, guys?
I'm doing pretty swell. How about yourself?
You know, I'd have to say it's definitely going pretty good for me. Just another day off.
That sounds swell.
And I gotta say, I love this new sock mic I'm using because I sound so good. Like, I actually have
Hold
the
on a
stream
second,
up right now.
sock
I hear
mic?
myself, and it's like, holy crap! I sound amazing right now.
Sock mic.
Yeah,
Is that what I think it is?
I suggested he put a sock on his phone's microphone because it was just, it had too much splitting issues before, but now it's fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a night and day difference. I used to sound so bad before.
All right, chat, real quick. Do you think I should go all in here? Do we try and save Lynn from this?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do it because fuck you, gamers.
Dang. Every day I walk into voice chat, I feel disrespected.
All right, we're gonna try and save Lynn in a moment, guys. If it bumps us up into top 1K, I'll be pretty happy about it because we'll be able to get 400 more feathers. All right, let's try and save Lynn real quick while I'm downloading it in 1080p, and then we'll come back and watch it in 1080 and discuss it in 1080p. But yeah, that'll be right in a moment. Just give me the second to download it.
Actually, I'm glad that you reminded me to do that too, because I'm gonna jump in real quick as well and try and save Lynn.
All right, if you're with me, let's try and save Lynn. Uh-oh. I just realized I need a Japanese link, because that's the Japanese one you can download in 1080p. Chat, if you were wondering why we couldn't get it in 1080p earlier, it's because Nintendo, for whatever reason, lists it under as a wait a second, it was 55 minutes ago? Wow, that time passes fast. Alright, but I'm gonna download it. But for whatever reason, they list it under as a music file. So when you try and download it, it doesn't let you download it because you can't down. If it's licensed properly, if it's done properly, you can't download it. But Nintendo Japan doesn't do that for their videos, so we just pulled off Nintendo Japan instead. But yeah, I'll need a moment to get a 1080p version so we can check it out again. This is so dumb. But we're gonna try and save Lynn, so what are we gonna do about it?
Well, I just did my part.
I've never done that before. That's just such an inefficient use of your flags, but we're trying to save Lynn, so.
Yeah, honestly, for this voting gauntlet, I have been so out of the loop that I basically have just wasted all of my flags.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm trying to download it. It's not letting me. Nope, it's loading now. Smash Evil right now is winners finals. Tweak versus Gluttony. 2-2. I'm like blown away by how good Gluttony has gotten. But it's also kind of because his character got super good. Is it? It's not downloading. Alright, I give up. We'll have to do it in 7080p. Because it's not showing up at all. I mean 720p. It even gives you an option to download in 2K for some reason. But obviously the video's not in 2K. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nothing we can do about it, guys. I'll have to figure it out another time. This is so dumb. All right. So, wait a second. T, have you even played Three Houses?
I actually have my Seasons of Warfare edition, and because I'm actually playing another game right now, I haven't really touched Three Houses just yet.
Okay. Okay. That makes a bit more sense to me. And gamers?
I'm in the middle of the time skip.
Okay. All right. So at least we have, you know, some kind of level of familiarity. Well, the first character is Hilda, and wait, which houses are you? Oh, wait, which houses are you, gamers?
I'm the Black Eagles.
Oh crap. So neither of us know Hilda. Chat. What's Hilda's stat spread like? Hmm?
To be honest, she's just kind of a twin-tailed brat, so
Yeah.
it didn't really interest me.
Yep, that's basically me too. I mean, I thought she was really pretty, but I couldn't get interested in her at all. But as soon as she opened her mouth, I knew I didn't want. I knew I didn't want her anymore. Huge defense stat. She's axe and heavy armor, really. Wait, then this makes no sense. Cause this is. What's Hilda's specialty, guys? She's really fighter. Okay, she's great. Great axe unit. All right, but
So basically the warrior timeline. No, not during, just the warrior tree.
she's really tanky. Okay, then what is it? All right, so you guys are telling me she's supposed to be armor, which doesn't make a lot of sense because this setup, right, with Freykugel, I'm not even trying it again. It's speed plus 3.
Kugel.
Sure. It's speed plus 3. It's supporting in terms of, I mean, her axe is one of the most interesting thing in the game because it's a double. Well, it's not double. It's the same thing twice. But as long as you're with allies that have more defense than her, she gets extra stats. She also buffs them up. It's actually kind of crazy how that works. Thanks, Zuryu. Thanks for sub. But it's so different from her current archetype, and I can't even imagine it. If I was a student in Greg Mock, I would not want to be near Hilda. Alright, but if you can stand her, she will provide you attack speed plus 4, assuming you have more defense than her. Additionally, if she is alone or she's with allies with more defense than her, she'll get attack speed plus 6. So it's actually a pretty good axe because 16 might, speed plus 3 at base. It is attack speed plus 4 to basically any allies so long as they have more defense than her. So you're going to have to hope her defense is low. And she's one of the heroes that if you merge, it kind of makes it awkward. Because if you have plus defense and you merge her up, or her defense is just really high base, it's going to get really awkward using her. But outside of that, as long as you have more, if you have more defense than her and you have a team set up with her in mind, you can get some really interesting utilizations out of her, or usages out of her. But that's about it.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully her defense stat isn't going to be that high, but I do think having a def opening on her is going to at least help her allies be able to try and push a little bit higher than her. So that way she can at least be a supporting role at that point.
Yeah, the defense opening is actually a really good skill to have on her, but it's still kind of awkward. And it's, again, if you guys are telling me in the game she's supposed to have pretty high defense, it just doesn't make sense. Because if she actually has pretty high defense, say she has mid-30s in defense, good luck using a range hero with her, right? If you have a range hero in your setup, she's not going to benefit or be benefited from them.
Yeah, I mean, with her setup, I'd have to say that it definitely looks like she's a heck of a lot better running around on her own and swapping out her C skill.
Wolt 1, are you kidding me? That guy had like a bonus for like 6 hours in a row, guys. It was stupid. Well, I'm salty about that. We just burned flags for no reason then.
Same.
Alright, Ursula Wolt finale for Voting Gauntlet. Hopefully Ursula wins, but I'll join Team Wolt. Why not? It doesn't matter. I don't have either hero. Alright, but...
Yeah, it looks like according to chat, Ursula did win.
Well, yeah. But to finish it off, if she has moderate defense, you can't really run range heroes with her. Because range heroes almost all have crummy defense. I mean, there are exceptions like Bowie, of course, Henry, of course, but those aren't exactly pristine heroes. But yeah, with everything in mind, this is kind of awkward if she does have high defense. If she has low defense, it's still awkward because null follow-up doesn't get utilized very well, right? Because if you have low defense and with, 43 HP, you take a hit, but you can't take another hit. In other words, you fight one hero with what? QR with Vengeful Fighter. You hit them one time, you get hit one time, and then you kill them. But the next battle, you really can't afford to take a hit. So that's weird. And if you replace it with Desperation, then you just have a very quick axe hero with a lot of speed and with a lot of attack, which therefore isn't even like that important. Unless you build a team around her, which she can fully utilize her axe buffing skills, then that's something. But it's just very awkward in my mind. Like I believe she'll be a pretty good hero, but she's nothing important, is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see her as somebody that's going to be a lot better on her own rather than trying to support the team, because her stats may be really awkward, and we're not going to know that until tomorrow, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a little hard to try and actually utilize her as a support unit. Rather, she'd be a lot better off just being the one that tries to bash faces in.
We do have a hint that her defense is going to be awkwardly isn't going to be great, because she has a blue lance cav is doing 15 damage on her. So
yeah, then her defense probably isn't going to be that great. It's probably going to be like mid to upper 20s, maybe low 30s at the highest then.
yeah. All right. Anyways, that's awkward. But sadly enough, she might be the second best hero in this banner, which makes this banner very hard to suggest, especially with the banners we have right now. It's just much better usages of your orbs right now, guys. But going on, we come to something really interesting. I think Hubert's more interesting for the fact of what he's bringing to the game more than himself. Because I think Hubert, in the game, Hubert has very abysmal speed. Very high attack, very high res is what he should translate to into heroes. Problem with that is we already have a lot of high attack, low speed, high res heroes. For red mages especially, that's Winter Tharja. That is, who else? There's a bunch of heroes, but they're not gonna be Arvis. No, Arvis isn't slow.
Actually, I have an Arvis build. Let me check.
No, I know Arvis isn't slow. Who else is it? Leon is mediocre in terms of speed, but his res isn't that high. Oh, Soniki, Lilna. Those are your.
What about?
Those
Is
are your characters.
Julius slow? I can't tell if Julius is slow. I've never built him.
Okay, well thanks for guessing.
Well, shit, I'm trying to help.
Julius is mid-20s in speed, but he's.
Okay.
I don't know. You can just look it up and then say your piece. It's not that hard. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that archetype we already have a few characters of, right? Especially because Lona's free to play and she's really easy to build. So he has really difficult competition if that's the kind of role he wants to fulfill. So the better thing about him is the new skills he brings to the game, which is Roar Fox and Infantry Hexblade 3. Roar Fox is not a unique weapon, it is inheritable. And it reminds me a lot of Delthea's Death. But Delthea's Death gives res plus 3, and it buffs her stats by 4 instead of debuffing theirs by 4. I mean, it's a combat buff. But if you raise your stat by 4 versus your opponent dropping them by 4, it's virtually the same thing. There's minute differences, of course, but it's virtually the same thing. And additionally, Delthea hurts herself by taking 4 damage chip every time she attacks. But still, even then, in a way, you can look at it as a 16 might weapon, guys. Because if you drop their res by 4, that's essentially 16 might. If you drop their attack by 4, it kind of gives you your defense, increases your defense slightly. If you drop their speed by 4, it helps you double a bit easier too. So this is a really interesting tome. It's a pretty good tome. Because essentially, you get extra attack, extra defense, and the chance of better chance of doubling or preventing them from doubling. So Roar Fox is really good. But that's about the only thing I could see him for, is just fodding off Roar Fox and foddering off Infantry Hexblade. Roar Fox with the roar in front of it also indicates that it'll come to other heroes, other color types, I mean. So right now it is the red mage variant, but in the future you'll have the green mage being Gron and Blair or Blar being for blue heroes, but that's in the future. Only when you initiate though, yes, only when you initiate, keep that in mind. It's not at all times, it's only when you initiate. So you could hit, for example, you could hit an enemy hero that has enough speed to double you, but by, say they have like, I don't know, they have 40 and you have 35, so they should normally double you, but if you attack into them, now it's a 1-to-1 exchange because you drop their speed by 4, so it'd just be 36. That's just an example, but that says a lot about how useful that tome could be. So it's a great tome for heroes that don't have their specialty tomes. But chat, off the top of your minds, which red mages would use this? I can't think of any. Say, for example, I was using Aversa. Well, I would just use Aversa's Knight. Say, for example, I was using Lilna. Well, I just use Lilna's personal tome. Say, for example, I'm using Sonic. I would use Sonic's personal tome.
I mean, you could try and put it on a hero like Henry or something like that, so that way you could go ahead and make sure that he was nice and bulky.
But
even more
Henry's
so
a
than
defensive
Dark
hero. This only works when you're attacking. T?
Yeah, in that case, I really don't know who you'd even put it on, because at that point, like you said, I mean, most of the other mages have better tomes at their disposal already.
Canis? No, same problem, guys. Canis is moderate speed, low attack. He wouldn't really want to attack anything.
Yeah, true. He'd just want to sit there and just take hits rather than deal them out.
Again, guys, keep in mind they have to. You're naming a lot of offensive heroes that I mean defensive heroes which wouldn't want to attack, which is the problem. Rai, isn't Rai's new tome not garbage? Leon has really low speed, so he wouldn't want to attack. Soniki, no, Soniki would want to keep her tome. Soniki's Symbolin, attack +3 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. Additionally, if unit is within 2 spaces of a flying ally, grants attacks res +5 during combat, which is what you want to keep because her attack and res is pretty high up. So no, it wouldn't be Soniki. Titania. Well, that's a tough sell too, because Loyal Wreath is very similar in a way. If unit is adjacent to an ally, grants attack, speed, defense, res +3 during combat. In this case, it can be used both offensively and defensively, whereas Hubert would have to be used offensively.
So
I mean, with
someone-
Titania, though, I would much rather run her with a Blade Tome, because, I mean, with Horse Emblem, you can easily get those buffs on her.
Okay, but even then, I couldn't imagine it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Someone in chat mentioned that you could probably run this on Mage Erica. This tome,
Mage Erica.
I don't know. It could be possible, but Glepnir is, pretty good by itself as well.
Yeah, and again, that's one that I would definitely point to the Blade Tome and say that's probably going to be far better than this would ever be.
The problem
That
with
is
the Glepnir advice is it's res +3 and attack speed +3 during combat if your opponent's HP is 100%, which isn't bad at all because that's essentially 17 might. I mean, it's attack speed and res, so your only advantage here would be a defense extra addition on her, which doesn't really make sense. So, because she has naturally 2 more might on her tome than Roarfox, yeah, I can't imagine. I can't suggest it. It wouldn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense long term.
You wouldn't want to put it on Morgan because Morgan's pretty fast. Oh,
Wait,
never mind.
what?
I'm stupid as fuck. Never mind.
And plus, Morgan's PRF is way better than that.
That's true. That's two.
All right.
I don't know where I got the fast bit from. I'm just high as a kite right now.
All right. Well, you guys know what we're talking about. The saddest part is Hubert is not a fast hero in 3 houses, so chances are it wouldn't work out anyways because he wouldn't make good utilization of the tome. If he was moderate speed, I think it would be okay. All right, but the rest of his kit, Growing Thunder is whatever. Growing Thunder's on several heroes. It doesn't really make a difference. It's kind of weird he has it. Chill Res is a pretty good B skill for debuffing especially, but it's whatever as well. I mean, you can get that off free-to-play heroes at this point, right? I'm gonna double check. Pretty sure. Is it Leg Yarn? Or no, Labor
Yeah,
King?
it's a New Year Leg Yarn.
New Year Leg Yarn. Yeah, so that doesn't have a lot of value. So it comes down to Infantry Hexblade 3, Which, if you guys didn't know, the closest thing in the game right now to Infantry Hexblade 3 would just be Sorcery Blade from Yogurt. But Sorcery Blade is an A skill, this is a C skill, and Sorcery Blade needs you to be next to a mage hero to trigger it, whereas Infantry Hexblade just needs you to be next to if adjacent infantry allies, just next to an infantry ally.
Yeah, and the C slot is something that you're more likely to be able to give up for something anyway, because that A slot is critical more often than not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a way better Sorcery Blade in every single form of it. It's literally better.
Yep, exactly, because you get attack speed +2, whereas Sorcery Blade doesn't give you any such skill. It frees up your A skill, and your C skill is a lot more flexible. Additionally, you don't have to be next to a mage ally, you just have to be next to an infantry ally. And the final thing is with the same skills. So yeah, that just works out better 100%. So Hubert, chances are, will not be a great hero. Chances are he's great fodder for Infantry Hexblade and Roarfox. And before someone looks at Infantry Hexblade the wrong way, targeting lower defense or res is super important in this game, because very few heroes have balanced defense or res. Most heroes have significantly higher defense or significantly higher res by over 10 or so. So this could allow your hero to do 10 extra damage per hit, which is huge. So, well, it'll be even more because attack speed +2 is just a little bit more to push it over the board. But yeah, all in all, we'll have to look at his stats first, but I seriously doubt he'll be fast. I'm seeing high attack, high res, in which case he doesn't really use Roarfox well.
But Nim's Sorcery Blade is for the user, Hexblade is not.
Yep, that's the only difference. Just so you know, you still need somebody next to you. And Sorcery Blade only works with magical heroes. So you still have to set it up the same way, as in you need one ally next to you, and that ally has to be a magical hero. So the same idea, you still have to have two heroes together, and because of that, it's just 100% better. And again, you rather free up your A slot and have your C slot be taken up than the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that it's a support skill rather than something for the unit itself, I mean, it's almost negligible at that point, because in reality, you're still going to be able to help out one of your own units, and something like that over an arena, I mean, that's pretty critical more often than not, especially in higher tiers.
They really should fix Sorcery Blade by changing it so that it doesn't need you to be next to anything at all. Then it gives it an actual usage. As is, Sorcery Blade is dead thanks to that skill.
Yeah, definitely.
Mercedes, I'm actually immensely disappointed by this. If any of you guys actually like Mercedes, I think you would be disappointed too. Just what is the point of this?
Other than providing another AR skill that almost nobody cares about, really nothing is that spectacular about her.
That's what pisses me off about this, because it feels like you took a character that people generally like and you just made her fodder. And that's all you did. You didn't treat her correctly, and she's not gonna demote, most likely because she has an ARD skill, which AR skills do not demote, guys. Not yet anyways. But the rest of her kit just doesn't, like, it's just meh. It doesn't, I just can't see the point of this at all. It's just, she's just another healer at this point. And there's, in a game filled with healers that have virtually no roles, there's a reason why everyone goes for, like, Loki, Veronica, and coming soon, everyone's gonna, most people are, I suspect, well, maybe not because it's Camilla. People don't like Camilla for various reasons, but Camilla's gonna be very valuable, and she has a better gravity. So, I don't know. I don't know who this is for. Just, like, complete fans, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that this screams at me is this is going to be the pity breaker that everybody's going to just rage quit over.
No, you're not going to go for colorless. There's no reason to go for it.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes you accidentally select the wrong one, or you do what my wife did, and she actually, I had one orb left on a circle one time, and it was a colorless one on the April Legendary, the one where Leanne was part of it.
Uh-huh.
And guess who was in that colorless orb, and guess who broke a 12% pity rate?
I don't know.
Leanne.
Okay.
I was about ready to just throw my freaking iPad across my living room. I was so mad. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, well, for the people saying somebody might plus 10 her, they could, but that would be a lot of orbs and on a very not good hero. She won't demote, so Brady would be your best demoted hero because Brady's a 4-star now, guys. So Brady would be your best choice if you want to make a plus 10 hero. And if you weren't going to make Brady, then in terms of free-to-play heroes, then you have a bunch of other choices. What I'm just trying to say is ARD speed res 3, if you don't use her, if you don't have any if you don't run the skill in ether raids or don't use these characters in ether raids, it has no value. It doesn't do anything then. Odd res wave 3 is on Aversa, Miracle's on a bunch of characters, Martyr's on a bunch of characters, Gravity's on a bunch of characters, like Lissa, like Elise, like it's just crud. It's just crap. It's just, yeah, we'll move on. Just use Loki, right? So I feel like they didn't do her justice. That's why I'm kind of irked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not that impressed by her at all.
All right, Petra. For those who don't know, for Petra's case, in the game, she seems like she'd be a great Myrmidon. She seems to like be a great Pegasus Knight, and she seems like she would be a great assassin. So to see her kind of like meld all that together is great because I don't think you can have. Can you have flying assassins in 3 houses? I guess I'm not far enough to know that yet, or is that even a good idea?
No, I don't think you can.
All right, but they kind of melded all those ideas together in a way, because she's using a sword here, and later on you'll see she's still using a sword, kind of, and she's a flyer. So this is probably the most worthwhile to talk about character in this entire banner. This is a very well built hero. We'll need to see her stats first to see if she's actually as good as we've been thinking she could be, but in terms of her skills, she's amazing. Hunting Blade is what makes her so special. If you guys didn't know, she was a hunter well, in her kingdom she was a hunter, and I guess she still hunts as a student. I'm not completely sure about that actually, but she's a hunter, so Hunting Blade makes a lot of sense. This is an incredibly good weapon. It is special cooldown trigger count -1, which already makes Barb Streak and whatever. It's extra might because it's a unique weapon. It is also effective against beast foes, which is kind of rare in this game. Only a handful of heroes in this game have it. Predominantly the picnic heroes. I believe there's one more, but they're all personal weapons, so anti-beasts still haven't come that far in the game. So having another character go that way is great. So if it hadn't just stopped there, 14 might, special cooldown trigger -1. Effect against beast foes, of course dagger 7 as well. It would already been a great dagger, but the next effect is just insane. At start combat, if units attack, speed, defense, res is less than the ally within 2 spaces, grants +5 to units corresponding stat during combat. From what I understand, as long as you have a character with a greater stat than her, and I believe you can have multiple characters like that, she would just get +5 stats. So if you had a hero with more attack than her within 2 spaces, she gets an additional 5 attack. If that hero has more speed, defense, or res as well, she gets +5 on those stats as well. So in other words, it's a combat buff and it's +5. It could be +5 to everything. That's crazy because that can add 20 stats, and adding another 5 speed could get her a double. Adding another 5 attack if she doubles is 5 times 2. Like, you don't need a lot of help to figure out why that's so good. So Hunting Blade is just incredible. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, man, I definitely agree 100%. Hunting Blade is a whole new level of just amazingness because of the reason you just described. I mean, literally, That, along with her A slot as well, because attack speed form 3 is essentially like, I guess the best way to describe it is it's what they should have done with owl tomes to begin with.
Wait,
Because it's literally just everything within 2 spaces will actually add on to that.
they
So
couldn't.
if you have those 3 units within 2 spaces of her, that's +7 to her attack and speed, on top of the 5 that she could potentially get off a hunting blade. So she could get a +12 to her attack and speed, and then she can get +5 to the other stats, assuming you keep her base kit. So it's definitely a ridiculous combination there.
Yeah, but okay, it couldn't do that with Altones though, because Altones came out in like the first year of the game. You couldn't have like, it would just clearly be the best tome, period.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely wishful thinking on that part, but I mean, like I said, that would be ridiculous if they could just go back and redo it like that. But that A slot, I mean, it's definitely a really solid addition to the game. And I think it's basically better bond skills as well, because as long as you have that adjacency or within 2 spaces, then you're going to be adding up and you could potentially actually outperform a bond skill.
Yeah. Okay, for me, I'm gonna break it down so I think everyone's on the same track. X equals 2 times number of allies in 2 spaces. So if that's 0, it's 2 times 0. Additionally, +1. So it's 2 times allies, then +1 on top of that. That becomes your X. And then attack speed plus X. So your attack and speed will therefore add X. So what this means is if you have no allies, X equals 1. So your attack speed is +1. So at all times, you have attack speed 1. If you have 1 ally, it's 2 times number of allies. So it's 2 times 1 plus 1. So it becomes 3. So if you have 1 ally within 2 spaces, it's attack speed plus 3. And it works from that. So if you have 3 allies, it becomes 7. So attack speed plus 7. It took a bit to figure it out because the way they put it together is kind of awkward, but that's how it works for attack speed form. So the skill will give 1, 3, 5, or 7 attack or speed. Yep, thanks Oblivion. And that's the idea.
Yeah, I mean, they could have worded that just a little bit better so that way they didn't confuse the living hell out of people.
Yeah. But in utilization, this is why I think Petra is the best hero from this banner. Attack speed form works with Hunting Blade. Aerobatics and ground orders help set up Hunting Blade. So this is why she's the best character in the banner. So Aerobatics lets you move, teleport her next to an infantry, armored, or cav ally within 2 spaces. Ground order allows allies to teleport to infantry, armored, or cav foes. It allows infantry, armored, and cav foes to teleport to any ally within 2 spaces. So you can use this to move her quickly across the battlefield, and you can use ground orders to move your allies quickly across the battlefield, in which case will allow you to use attack speed form and Hunting Blade very well. So that combination is sweet. Only problem is if her defense or res isn't high enough, she might switch off aerobatics for desperation. Because I've tried using aerobatics with Flying Nino, and her low defense and her low res makes it very difficult to use her past one battle. Because afterwards, she can't get the kill in one shot, so she needs a second shot. So I've been moving towards switching to desperation, even though I've been trying to use aerobatics. Yes, most likely she's a glass cannon, guys. But if she has, say, 35 res or 35 defense or something like that, oh, she won't have 35 defense. But say she has like 35 res, and then she teleports next to an ally, and she can get like 5 extra res. In which case, she might not need desperation because she doesn't take enough damage where it's problematic. Fair one drag down up. Fair one drag down up air up smash. I mean, Joker's stupid, Lobster. So I hope he gets nerfed soon, or nerfed harder. I don't know. I didn't look at the last patch notes. Anyways, that's Petra. So what do you guys have to add?
I don't think Gamers has anything to add, so I mean, the only thing that I'll throw out there is with aerobatics. I mean, normally the best users of that are typically ones that are good support units, or they're good for taking hits. Because, I mean, like with my Cordelia in Arena, she uses it extremely well because she's more of a utility type unit. And Petra does not come off as the type of unit that would be utility based. I mean, if anything, she'd probably be better off trying to use something like guidance. So that way she can try and get units close to her rather than worrying about trying to get
I know, but
everybody with ground orders.
guidance makes more sense on her because they can move next to her, then she can just dance to them. So it's for troop movement.
So yeah, I mean, the aerobatics guidance combo would definitely be nice on her.
I'm not I'm pretty sure you guys might want to do ground orders with aerobatic seal and just desperation on her. Because that way you get to keep desperation, and if she's a glass cannon, she can keep attacking, and then you can still move really well. Because we have an aerobatic seal, but not a desperation seal.
The day we get a desperation seal is the day that the world is gonna go dark.
I mean, I think it'll happen eventually. I mean, there's been a couple of broken, well, not completely broken seals, but there's been a couple of seals we had doubts on in APM seals. Not to mention, like, renewal becoming a seal is already significant because that allows a lot of characters to realize their potentials. But that wasn't like a crazy seal. There's been really good seals though.
Yeah, it's also good for memes too, because I actually have a hero now that I run renewal 1, 2, and 3 basically because of that.
Boy, sounds like fun.
Although I'd have to say the best part of this entire trailer was Petra's special quote.
Oh, what was
You
it again?
you just can't even feel better about yourself when you're looking at somebody yelling, "You will be slapped down." It's like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think she was based on like Starfire. Is what a lot of people are saying. In terms of like how she can't speak that well. Yeah. The humor.
Yeah, I can see
the
that.
demeanor.
Yeah.
Seeing that every time is just gonna bring a smile to my face.
Alright, it doesn't say how long this banner is, but chances are it's not that long. Because, to be honest, the first 3 Heroes banner was like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's usually about 2 weeks or so.
But yeah, I really can't suggest pulling on this unless you need Petra. Or Hilda for some reason. But the heroes here just don't make too much sense, but especially with the banners upcoming and the banners out right now, just can't suggest this, so yep.
Yeah, I definitely second that as well. With CYL right around the corner, I mean, there's no point in pulling on this unless you really like some of these characters.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's your 3 houses banner, guys. I do think there'll be another 3 houses banner, but that'll be sometime in the future. Not anytime soon.
Yeah, unless they decide to ride 3 houses into the ground the way that they've done Fates.
I'm not so sure about that part.
Well, then again, usually with Fates, it's just the number of alts that they've thrown out. I mean, 7 Camillas is definitely a little much. We need just 1 more now, and then we can have a voting gauntlet that can be appropriately titled Clash of the Camillas.
That'll probably happen, to be honest, because of just how the director is like.
I'll look forward to it, that's for sure.
You'll look forward to it,
Pretty
sure.
funny. I don't lie.
I guess I might be slightly sadistic when it comes down to the fact that people just don't like her, and then they just get mad every single time that she comes into the game.
I don't think that could compete. Not with Sharina. Though, no, I don't want to bother with it. Alright, let's just all battle through some matches, and then we'll do Allegiance battles.
Yeah, I think the T21 cutoff this week is going to be like high 3790s or so, because I've got 3809, and I'm well above the cut.
Wait, you're what?
For Arena, the I was just saying that the T21 cutoff for Arena is probably going to be like high 3790s, maybe 3800. And I've got 3809, and I'm well above the cut, so that's the reason why I could probably suggest
Wait,
that.
what'd you use to get in?
I have a max merge Hawkeye, so it
okay.
definitely helped.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was a fucking beast this entire rotation. It's been insane.
Do my best.
What build do I have in mind for Kranya? I'm doing Close Counter, Desperation, because she comes with it, and then Savage Blow for C.
I could do this.
So it's just gonna be a chip damage dealer. I think, honestly, I think Mystic Boost would be a really good option, but it's expensive, and I don't even have my second. I don't even have my second air yet, so I don't even want to think about killing it off for her. So I'll go with Desperation for now.
Ah, come on, Nim. You know how I feel about AR. Just do it.
Cheer me on.
What?
I'm with you.
I'm not even sure. Do you even do AR?
I do, but I really don't have anything to use the grails on anymore, so I'm just kind of floating.
Chat, did you see that? It was MKLeo against Tweak, and it was Squirtle, and he just did drag down into drag down into drag down. Like he was stuck on the platform. Like, what the fuck? Like I've never seen that before.
That one? Really? I've no more use for you.
Is that real? I don't think that's an infinite. It just looks like he tried jumping and just got caught every time. Alright, let's do Allegiance Pals right after this. Thanks, Kitsuba. Sap, thanks for following. Alright, anyways, for people on YouTube, normally we don't do this on YouTube, but I didn't want to wait for amps today, so we just put it on YouTube instead of just waiting for amps to... Whatever. If you want to follow along in the streams, usually we're on Twitch.
Yes?
And
I see.
do we even have a bot for
Okay.
to direct you guys to Twitch? Anyways, it's right there. It should be just right there.
Yes?
It's twitch.tv now. Also leave a like if you enjoyed it, because this isn't normal.
Cheer me on.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal. Normally, you guys wouldn't let me anywhere near this.
I know, but Legion wasn't available, and I didn't want to just have gamers here because I know it'll just be me talking the entire time.
Got that right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I made a good impression then.
Cheer me on.
Well, we'll see, cause I'll make up my mind. We'll make up our mind later on.
Fair enough. I'm good with that.
Chances of Death Knight having boosted BST like Ellie would, pretty low. Pretty low. I think he's gonna be like the wall. I imagine him being like Wallheart. Is what I see. I push back summons because tomorrow we have to do the what was it? FGO. And we've been putting off FGO for forever now, so I don't want to piss people off even more. And past that, we also have.
Do my best.
What else do we
I'm
have?
with you.
That one?
Care to
Really?
play?
I guess we also have DL's event to go start as well. And Tuesday's our last day, so it makes the most sense to do it tomorrow. And then go back. Man, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
So big and strong. Yes?
But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow.
Choose your path.
Splendid.
Between Leo and Tweak, who do you guys want to win? To be honest, I didn't like. I don't. The two guys I was cheering for were well, three guys. Well, two guys. Pro Banham and Light, and they both went out at this point. So.
May belief be enough.
Oh crap, I think she's dead. No wait, 14 defense. Oh wait, no, I think she's dead. No wait, she's fine.
Yep. I see. Here goes nothing.
We only serve paying customers, so you'll have
Of course.
to if it breaks.
I'm the only Leo support in this chat. To be honest, I would prefer Leo to win over Tweak, but I'm not an actual Leo
I'm
fan.
with you. Yep.
It still blows my mind that Leo's gotten this good. I still remember playing him in his first international tournament, which was on Get All My Level in Canada. We played a lot of practice matches. Like he was the only
Here goes nothing.
only out of country player, ranked out of country player that I got a lot of matches with. Him and Mr. R were my most matches. But yeah, it's crazy how far he's come. All right, let's do AB. Call it a night. I want Light to go far too. Yeah, I want Light to go far too, man. Light's a beast. But I don't like Joker at all. Alright, it is fire and wind.
Yeah, actually, you just reminded me. I need to go back and redo my AB run, and I also still need to do AA. Tonight's gonna be a late night.
I even have enough to make it into 220. I do.
I gotta say, I appreciate your skill set name right there.
Yeah. I don't think I really need speed. More defense? I think I'll take more defense. This way she'll take no damage virtually. 43 defense when attacked. Renewal, panic ploy. No, I need to still keep it at speed. She doesn't guarantee a double and everything.
Yeah, I was about ready to ask if you're gonna try and change the seal on that because it seemed a little contradictory to the rest of the build.
Oh no, the seal's not there. Oh yeah, before we forget, we got 2 summons to do today.
Oh, that's cool. I get to be on for summons.
Nice.
We'll start with this one. Here's a miracle. Alright, this one's Delphia, Mist, Sigurd. Blue, colorless, and... oh, okay. Alright, chat, which color do we go for?
Red.
You gotta go for blue for Harden.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
But she's not even bottom. Not even bottom right.
Well, go for the opposite. Bottom left.
Gotta do the harden.
Blue bottom left.
Because bottom life is good life.
What the fuck?
Is
Top
that
red?
what your relationship is like?
I wouldn't say my relationship is like that. I mean, it just kind of depends on what's going on.
Top right. Why can't I get so many reds?
Respectable.
Why do you want secret so badly? Mid left? Alright, I have Delthea, but I would be nice to fix her defense. So between the two blues, left or right, guys?
Gotta go bottom left.
Alright.
I'm more
You gotta do
righty
it for
myself.
Amps, because he's the power bottom.
My Delthea right now is minus defense plus attack, so it'd be great to fix her defense because she has 5 defense. So
That just means you're doing it right.
left. Alright, we'll go for it.
Oh god, here we go.
One of these days, one of these blue orbs will be a harden.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I mean, it's fine. We'll take it. Tsubaki, whatever.
Well, it's QR fodder. Well, budget QR fodder.
All right, this one is Ephraim, Valoria, and Flora.
Sumia.
Sumia.
That's Sumia.
Oh my God, Sumia. I already
Yeah,
have
I actually
Sumia.
free pulled Sumia off of this one.
All right.
I didn't get shit.
I was actually kind of disappointed because I wanted Esther Effie.
Well, I think this one's really easy to go for, guys. We're going bottom right.
Bottom right memes, do it.
Bottom memes.
Okay. A chance.
I swear to God.
Well, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Name's Brady. Mama, I mean, my mother is Maribel, huh? You thought I was a thief at first. Hey, buddy, I was born looking like this. We did it.
Ironic because you were just talking about Brady, how he'd be much better than Mercedes.
Chances are, yeah.
Hey, look, it's better Mercedes. Ain't that swell?
Alright. He is worth 5-starring because he has ability to really influence the battle thanks to his C skill. Plus HP. I'm not even sure that's good on him. I don't even know. Because he has infantry rush, he's actually worth 5-starring. He has recover plus, which is a pretty good heal skill, and slow plus, which does have a role to play. But I friggin' guess. I'll take it. I'll keep him. I'll try and use him. But man, just look at this face. Is this really what you want?
I don't even think a mother could love that face.
I actually have no idea if Maribel likes him or not.
In the game, I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Maribel's kind of a bitch, so...
I was gonna say the same thing. In her game, she's just a big ass to everyone, especially Robin.
Yeah, and even more so to Donald, so I usually actually try to put both of them together. It's pretty funny.
Oh, I did that too.
Great minds think alike.
Yes. Only the biggest brains.
What if neither of you have a great mind?
Well, then we wouldn't have paired Donald and Maribel.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. AB. I actually don't even know what we're going up against, so we'll start with Cordy.
You know, one of these days I dream that we will be friends, Nim.
Sure.
Zoinks. Damn. Not being T's friend is like a one shot. You know what? Your parents just must hate you at that point if you're not friends with T.
Okay. We're gonna wait till the commercial passes and we'll start.
Words are
You know,
hard.
it's actually funny. I think I have a friend request to you that's just sitting there collecting dust right now.
You
For
do.
what? For what
I
game?
just decided, you know what the heck? I'll just go ahead and send it and just let it collect dust for a while, then watch it vanish and send another one.
All right.
Okay. It's okay, T.
Is Tweet gonna actually win this?
I've been thinking about putting on my Kronia as my main
Oh, I think
unit.
that's it. Oh wait. What? Okay, it's 2-2. This is a hype ass match. Jesus.
AT. I'm gonna DM you something. I wanna DM you my Kronia build.
Okay.
I have no idea if it's good or
You know,
not.
once you start with the C and then the R, I was just thinking to myself, I'm gonna DM you my cock. Is what I thought I was gonna do.
11 months. Even though it is about to be 12. And no, I'm not Mr. Mewtwo. This is some myth Nim believes in ISTG.
I'm not. I'm not gonna slide out of left field and take T away from his wife.
Right.
I don't swing that
Yeah,
way.
you wouldn't be able to anyway because, yeah, I don't swing
Yeah.
that way, man.
I don't swing that way either. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Mewtwo. Welcome back. Thank you for 11 months. You were almost here for a year. It's really nice to have support coming from, you know, prior to Fire Emblem Heroes and whatnot. Yeah, welcome back. Oh, I think official minion. Thanks for subbing. All right, let's start now.
My turn?
Can you ever explain to me why you call yourself Mr. Mewtwo when you're not? All right, let's take Sue first.
What's your plan?
Oh crap! I
My
just
turn?
realized we probably don't have the right skill kit on here.
Let's see now.
Choose
Yep,
your
we don't.
path.
Bad start. Don't forget it. I'm the only real minion. All right, I'll keep that in mind. You know what? Let's use Roy. Roy opens up the better, because he has Dragon Bind. That's actually pretty useful. Waste of a hero. Hey, Casey, thanks. I think I may be a filthy
I was
kink man.
thinking it, I just wasn't gonna say it.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. We started with that character because it doesn't matter. Now it matters. With several...
Somebody doesn't matter on Nim's friend list. Just remember that.
What the heck is this? Reckless really likes the gay kind of guys, but this Claude's really...
I thought
Really
he
iffy.
told everyone that he was bi. At least that's what he told me.
I think he only told you.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess everybody knows now.
Now let's go with Veronica.
Eh.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try using Claude. Why the heck not? Claude doesn't really work.
For the people!
Just use Varian. What a great suggestion. Ah, crap. I would want to take the Fae first, but I can't. So Clarine first.
I'm up.
Agreed.
All right. I got it.
Alright, we want this fight right away.
Okay.
Rally speed and defense.
Where to?
His res is pretty crummy.
Sounds good.
We don't have a single debuff on her. Like that, then. I'm not sure if that counts.
Lead
in
and I'll
triggering
follow.
Cunning Bow, but we'll try it.
Yes?
I got it.
Defense and res.
Let's go!
Alright, let's move up.
Do my best!
I'm up.
What is this build? We're lucky we got the kill one shot. 'Cause that wouldn't have been good. Oh, this is a fine start.
Okay.
All right.
Grand old
Where
home.
to?
We just have to take on the Klein
Lead
now.
and I'll follow.
Yes?
This is going to be such an
All right.
exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, we'll take on the Klein right now.
Sounds good.
Klein is Argent Bow. It's...
Where to?
Actually, can we take on Klein? That's 48. 48 times
Lead and
2.
I'll follow.
Yeah, you know what? We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll play
Where
it
to?
safe.
I got it.
Do my best! My turn?
Uh-oh. I already know what's gonna happen. Spawns are coming in.
Yeah, I was about ready to say that could be a little dangerous since the spawns are going to be right next to where Claude is right now.
It doesn't matter. I can't push. Because they're right in front of me. I can't go down either, so.
Are the dreamers of dreams.
All right.
If the good Lord had intended us to walk, he wouldn't have invented roller skates.
Well, that has to happen.
Understood.
Yeah, we couldn't have taken
My
the shot
moment
from
has
Klein.
arrived.
Okay.
I'm up.
I'm with you.
Oh, this is a stupid thing.
I see. Do my best!
Rally speed, defense, 45
Choose
speed.
your path. Yeah! Yes?
Ooh, it's supposed to be double drive attack actually, but
I'm with you.
we could run away from him.
I see.
Sounds good.
Let's go!
I'm up.
Choose your path.
Can't go like that.
Yeah, it would definitely. Oh, never mind. Yeah, if you're gonna be leaving Claude out there, you need to get rid of that Ray right now.
No, I think the best option is to dance.
I'm with
How much
you.
is she gonna do? 19 defense,
Do my best!
24. I don't have to leave Claude out there because I could just transform, but
I see.
53 damage. This is also my Sheena. If I leave it open for them to hit my Sheena, they will hit Sheena.
Okay.
Can't use my Nino.
Choose your path.
He has DC, that's the problematic part.
I've got it.
We could Gale Force.
I'm with you. Yes? My turn?
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Choose your path.
Sounds good.
46, 55. I think that's fine. All right.
I'm up.
I see.
If it's not fine, we don't even have a choice. So here we go.
Sounds good.
We can see this through.
We have to get a
Where
perfect
to?
mark, perfect score.
Yeah. Let's go.
Lead and I'll follow.
Yeah, this sucks.
My turn?
I do have to rally her defense so she stays alive. I think they'll both attack Noe.
Do my best.
Gotta create a situation where it's only one attack on Noe. Alright, I think this is the lost run.
Yeah, if you're trying for perfection right now, you're pretty much at a standstill on that end.
Command me.
My moment has arrived.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even matter because we kill the. Yeah, this doesn't matter. All right, run over. Alright, let's try again. This time we'll use... The problem with using Veronica is because she doesn't deliver much in terms of defense, but she delivers a ton in terms of support as well. So we'll try her.
I'm up.
Oh crap, that's not a good start. We need to get Roy down here.
My turn?
I've got it.
Also need to change up the
Okay.
IVs.
Agreed. Did you call for me? Yes?
Mm-hmm. Wow, this positioning is just so trash.
I'm up.
Yeah, that was the one thing I hated about this
I'm
week.
with you.
You basically were trying
I
to
will
perform
fight.
brain surgery to try and actually get good
Command me.
positioning.
I'm with you.
Sounds good.
Choose your path.
I don't think we need support to kill flying.
Do my
But
best.
just in case.
I see.
I'm up.
Cheer up, okay?
I don't really want to be down here, but we don't get a choice.
Understood. Let's go!
Yeah, Roy, transforming, going back to Roy is not a good idea yet. Alright, here we go. I need to get all bonus kills if I want to get to the highest rank, guys. That's why it's kind of rough. Not just all bonus kills, but all bonus kills with these heroes.
Did you call for me? Command me. Choose your path.
I've got it.
I will fight.
Yeah, my one gripe with AB
Agreed.
is the fact that they took all of the Blessed Garden rewards out of it, and now if you even want to try and match the rewards you used to get, you have to
Sounds
hit
good.
950 or above. It's like they should have just
I'm
made it
with you.
925, and then if you went a little over, go ahead and give you a little extra because not very many people go over.
Understood.
But no, they
Did
had
you
to
call for
screw
me?
over roughly 98% of the player base.
I see.
Alright, so we got
I
something
will
here.
fight.
If we use Gwendolyn, Bronx attack, she'll buff and debuff. Which gets Roy some stuff. Oh, come on, Roy.
Yes?
Sounds good.
That's Gale Force. That's Gale Force, but I really need to use it on
I've got
somebody
it.
else.
Choose your path.
Ta! Huh! Ah! I'm up.
I'm with you.
Ta!
Okay.
He can only hit me one time. This only works when there's somebody next to him.
Do my best. Yes?
Force them to attack Sheena. Or transform right now.
Okay.
Oh, Evil just ended. Who won?
Leo did.
Ugh. I think Fair would want Sheena.
Do my best. My turn?
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. I will never give up.
Kinda want Tweak to win. No, this is still a bad
go.
position.
Sounds good.
I see. Yes?
Nino needs to get out of there.
Choose your path.
Lest we want to take on him somehow.
I've got it.
I'm with you.
This is by far the weakest link. Anything he touches will die. And he'll get killed by. Unless I give him the Sheena. But the only way we give him the Sheena is if we
I see.
get the kill here.
Yeah.
Alright, we got no choice.
Agreed. Did you call for me?
Yeah, that fur basically has you
Choose
completely
your
screwed up right now.
Not really. She doesn't have a special or anything.
I'm with you. Did you call for me? I see.
I just have to get the kill and just hold position again. Yeah.
I will fight. Understood.
14 times 2. Oh, I would kill her though.
Choose your path.
It has to be this though.
I'm up.
Yeah. Command me. Yes? Did you call for me? Understood.
56 times 2. I need
Agreed.
her holding ground there.
It seems like the only choice you really have is to just pull Nino back a space, that
Understood.
way she's out of combat range.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably gonna have to move your Sheena over so that way Fur doesn't try and pass through and screw you over.
No, I know that. The problem is I
Command me.
kill her still.
Oh yeah, you still have QR up. Could swap over to Veronica. Is she gonna be able to take a hit or two?
No, she can't. She would have to fight everybody. Yeah.
You will fall. Understood.
Well, it would have been really easy if you could somehow take the hits there.
Agreed.
But yeah, Veronica was gonna kill. Wasn't gonna be able to take 3 different shots.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
I'm with you.
Ah!
941. Yeah, I need that final bonus kill. Alright, let's try again. This time give Nino her proper setup. Nino's actually not meant to fight at all, guys. She's just a point tank. You can do it. Yeah, I know I can. I just... just need to be a bit smarter. Let's use our last offensive option. It's a good thing that we have whale friends. Alright, here we go.
Whale friends definitely do make this mode just a little bit easier.
Everyone's counting on me.
Yes.
Speaking of whale friends, I wonder what happened to Color. He's basically been dead now for at least almost 3 weeks.
He did tell us he's at camp.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did he ever say for how long?
He says next couple of weeks. So guess it's still it.
Yeah, because I was like, why the hell is he gone for so long? And then my second thought was, well, because he's inactive, I don't know if I can keep him on my friend list. So yeah, I ended up deleting him off my friend list because I didn't know what the hell happened to him.
Okay, maybe you should have listened.
Remember, he's the son of a drug lord. So, chances are he'll send his goons after you.
Like this?
So, Tia was nice knowing you.
My turn?
Trust me, if I can't kill myself, I don't think anybody else is gonna have an easy time doing it either.
Jesus Christ.
Huh? Not sure that's the same thing.
Man, this air's so edgy, I can cut myself with it.
I went through a phase, so yeah.
It says Color logged on 8 hours ago. Okay. There you go.
Sounds good.
I see.
Yeah, but that phase died
A
about
solid move.
8 years ago, 8.5,
Command
give or
me.
take.
You won't escape.
This isn't actually what we want. Even though this looks like a kill we can take, it's not a kill we can take. Because that's not a bonus, that's not a fully bonused up kill. Because we need Roy, who's a pair up hero, to do. No, we need Azura, who's a pair up hero, to do it.
I see.
Minion, you can't be telling the truth there. You gotta be bullshitting me.
I'm with
3
you.
months? God. 3 months without jerking the gherkin.
I see.
I mean, I've won a month and a half before.
Yes?
Okay,
I mean,
thanks
it's not
guys.
Glad
Hey,
that
this is just typical talk that usually ends up happening. I mean, you shouldn't be surprised.
We can see this through.
this could be a TED talk if you really think about it.
We do talk about subjects like that sometimes, but it's not like that. Not quite the same.
Okay.
Oh, actually, should have gone. Whatever.
So Minion, when can I expect your TED talk on those 3 months? Specifically.
For the world I dreamt of.
Alright, good night, Tempest.
Good night.
Good night, Tempest.
Go get those A's, my boy.
I'm with you.
Everybody talking about school makes me feel so old.
For our future.
I see.
Dang.
Like,
No.
I graduated from
Like this?
college back in 2015, so yeah, I've been out of the game for a while.
It's only been 4 years. It's not too terribly bad.
Still, that's a long 4 years.
That is pretty true. Oh man, you're getting called a boomer in chat. Oh, no one wants to be one of those.
I don't even see where, and I have the chat up.
Do my best. Choose your path.
Sounds good. I've got it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works, Luna.
A solid move.
Luna, you probably
Sounds
still
good.
hit up the skate
Yes?
park. Just deny the fact that you're not old.
Do my
Yeah,
best.
there might be an off chance that my wife is actually pregnant right now.
Dude, that's awesome.
You know, I used to be scared about it, but now I'm kind of like, if it happens, it happens. I'm really not going to worry about it.
For our future.
Dude, that's sick. You're gonna become a dad.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know yet. But like I said, I mean, the
Understood.
reason why I think that is because
Like
my
this?
wife has been acting like she's pregnant. Like, she literally has just been acting every single way that I've ever seen a pregnant woman act, because I used to work at a baby store, so I know how pregnant
Let's
women
go.
act.
Okay.
And some of them talk to me about things that are just really, really weird.
You know, I think that's where we should draw the line.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get into it. I was just gonna stop right there.
My turn. I see. Yeah.
Hover hands around the stomach
solid
area.
move.
You will get an answer
Let's
quickly.
go.
Yeah, you don't get an answer like that quickly.
I think that's how it works.
For our future.
Command me.
I mean,
Choose your
maybe
path.
that could work, but it's pretty risky. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because I mean, hovering hands around the
Yes.
stomach area, the first thing I think about is like trying to feel a baby kicking. That doesn't happen until like pretty late in the pregnancy.
I see.
I'm up.
You know you're a nerd when your baby pops out and you ask for his stats. Yep. Gotta check that baby's IV.
This
Understood.
child's
If it's
this
plus
child's
HP
got a
minus attack, I'm sending it home.
it's got sir your child's
God, I feel like such a degenerate.
sir your child seems to have a super vein and heartbeats.
Oh my god.
Nib's probably just sitting here right now being like, what the fuck did I get myself into letting these two in here?
Nah, he regrets that every day. I think. I can't read his mind.
Does he
Is that
though?
true? Does he?
I guess you'll know soon, huh?
Well, you haven't
Oh, I'm
kicked
getting my stream
either
guest
of us
No,
out.
no,
I
princess.
mean,
so fast.
we have to be doing something right.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, But alright.
Command me.
If you send a
solid
baby
move.
home, what do you get? Well, if it's like Faye, I would assume you get feathers.
They just give you a bag of feathers at the orphanage.
Yep, you might get a bag of 1,000 feathers.
Sounds good.
Assuming the
Baby
baby's a
leather.
5-star. Baby leather, you're gonna have to explain.
Yeah, just a little.
What do you do if
Like
the
this?
baby is is plus
Agreed.
defense minus res?
You give it close defense. Although then you have to figure out if the baby's going to be a mage or what exactly the class of it's going to be, because
my
then
best.
that'll decide the rest of the kit you're going to use.
I'm gonna train my baby with my baby's stat growth. He's gonna class change into an architect.
A solid move.
I changed mine to a berserker because Ross is boss.
I'm trying to be a little more realistic here.
Like, I'm serious. I mean, if Ross comes into Faye, my bank account might be in
I'm with
trouble.
you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
My turn?
I'm up.
Choose your path.
Ah!
Oh yeah, how are you gonna inherit skills over to one baby?
Like this?
You gotta kill another one.
Or
our
just turn the other
future.
one into a book and have
Oh
that baby read
God, baby.
it. Create a combat, man.
You gotta turn a baby into a book.
Like this?
And you gotta teach your baby to read. I mean, technically speaking, teaching your baby to read is pretty natural for parents.
This
solid move.
conversation just turned really weird.
This conversation's been weird.
Command
I
me.
know. I know.
Yes?
Minion, have you been watching too much Shark Week? I swear to God. You look like one of the people that just sits down in front of their TV during Shark Week.
Okay.
Oh. That's not what I expected at all. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Jeez, and I thought I was being a degenerate. I'm reading chat right now, and I'm feeling a lot better about myself.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh,
Hold on.
Rip Nino.
18. Oh. Well, that's sad.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna take over from now. I can't even focus with the talk going on anyways. Oh boy. Son kill mom, I know. I was hoping he would attack Sheena first, but it didn't happen that way, so. This is the last thing to do before we can finally go. So I should probably focus and get this done already. Alright, here we go.
Do my best.
Someday Nims will use
I've got
Gordon.
Agreed.
Maybe. We can technically get 2 strikes first.
I see. Do my best.
Is there a rally? No, there's no rallies.
Let's go. If you say so.
43 attack.
Yes?
All right, here we go.
My turn? Choose your path. Me.
I guess this time we'll play aggressively, and I think that'll be good enough.
Care for an encore?
It's a brave bow, so it doesn't matter because we have DC, so we just have to one shot actually. No, we actually waste that noontime, but it doesn't really matter. I actually really want a Tiki
Punish them.
for this reason. Should be a great Legion's Battle hero just to have for other people to use.
I'm with
Alright,
you.
this time it's so much
Sounds
better
good.
off. Get the kill. Leave it open. Leave it open
Do
for
my best. My
Tiki to get the kill.
I'm up.
Alright, this is going much better.
Choose your path.
Ta!
That's one explosion. Drop ourselves right here and wait.
If you say so. Okay. Yeah.
We're moving a lot faster this time around. This is okay.
I can't stop.
I got it.
This gets us another shot off.
Me.
I'm up.
Get the kill on Bar Trade, Gale Force, and then what?
Understood.
We need to kind of
Command
leave
me.
Sheena here so that she can take the sponge shots.
Agreed.
Sounds good.
I see.
Ta!
Understood.
I've got it.
Command me.
I'm up.
Do my best.
What's the
My
fighting
turn?
like here? 13 times 2.
Yes.
How much
Let's
HP?
go.
13 times 2. 27. We don't actually want to double her because we will threaten to kill her. So I don't actually want to rally her. If I rally her, she becomes 44 plus 4. So yeah, we would kill her.
Okay. Huh? My turn?
He can't reach around all the way.
Understood.
That's 43, 47. That doesn't matter. I think we should be able to take both shots.
Agreed.
Actually, I think I made a mistake.
Let's go. I'm with you.
Sounds good.
Cheer up, okay?
No, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
If I do a reposition here, though I should have just moved. Whatever.
Let's go.
42, 30, 49. Oh, that's exactly 49. 35, 26, 49. Oh, wait a second. I think we just screwed ourselves. No, I think I did. Let's try really hard to get out of the way. Yeah, restart. Because it gives you an extra orb, it's actually worthwhile to do this one perfectly. But it's dumb if you mess up. Who's Cranium? Gamers actually has a Cranium, wow. Thanks, Zeta Zata. Thanks for the follow. Are we at 10k? Is that 9990 or 9998? What are we at, guys? 10 more. Alright, let's just keep using Tiki.
I'll do my best.
Any requests for skills on Gordon if you're going to use him in this? I'm hoping I don't get that desperate. Very much hoping I don't get that desperate. Best take on Cecilia first.
Command me. Understood.
I've got it.
My turn? My head. If you say so.
If I go like that. I need to get my either get Roy down.
I'm with you. My head.
There's a pivot.
Me.
I think there's a way to pull this off.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a way to pull this off. What am I doing? Okay, this is our start, actually.
I see.
I'm up. Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. My head.
So that's one.
I'm up.
And that's the second one.
Do my best. Huh.
Ta!
That's a good start. Also get Ether basically ready.
Agreed. If you say so.
I've got it.
My head.
Sounds good.
Me. My head.
I'm up.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If you say so. My turn? Let's go! My head. Command me.
Alright, another bonus kill.
I've got it.
I'm with you.
This is going really, really, really well.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A pretty good clear right now. We've taken down a lot of enemy heroes really quickly.
Care for an encore?
Alright, so we're gonna draw both of them to attack my Sheena. Yeah, it's bonus doubler. Mark's bonus doubler isn't his weapon.
I'm up. Sounds good.
Alright, there's two ways about going about this. One, I run away.
Yeah.
And if I run away this way, I think I can provide enough room.
My turn?
I've got it.
Let's go! Understood. Me?
Could kill the Bocav.
Yeah.
Drop here. Attack Bocav, switch. But then I leave Noe in danger of Lu.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else we could do from
Yes.
that position?
My turn?
Could get out of the way.
Go!
Could get out of the way. Get the kill. Then dance. And go up.
Yeah.
I could just
Do my
blockade
best.
right afterwards. By going here and forcing Bartray to fight. I think that's a better choice, honestly.
Let's go! If you say so.
Oh god, that's not enough.
Agreed.
I'm up.
Choose your path.
Sounds good.
We can see this through. Command me. Come no closer.
Alright, that's pretty sweet.
Okay.
And then we just guard ourselves right here. Force disengagement. Cannot engage. Force that engagement. Force disengagement. Wait a second. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Alright, that's perfect. Of course, this is pretty dangerous, but Nino's pretty hardy girl. That's fine. We can Gale Force the next shot.
I've got it. Sounds good.
Thanks, Bog Bum. Thanks for follow. All right, we're almost done.
Yes?
I'm up.
Oh man, we finally did it.
I've got it.
Cheer up, okay?
We finally did it, dudes.
My turn? Do my best.
Just run. Nino just has to run now. Run, Nino, run.
I am no mere princess. Understood. I'm with you.
Sounds good.
Let's go! If you say so. Agreed. Yes?
All right, we're just running now.
Yeah. Let's go!
65-40. That's kind of scary. So we're really just gonna
My
run.
turn? Command me.
I'm up.
I'm gonna wait for a heal.
Understood. Choose your path. I'm with you.
I've got it.
We can see this through. My head.
Oh! Nice smite,
Okay.
doofus. All right,
I'm up.
that was the
Let's
greatest
go.
smite I've ever seen.
Sounds good.
By the greatest smite I ever seen, I mean that was a huge mistake. All right, we got this.
Me. Do my best.
I've got it.
Yeah.
We're waiting one more turn just for the heal.
I'm up.
My turn?
Damn it, you get the kill? Oh, it's because of Nino, actually.
Yes?
Sounds good.
Let's go!
29 times 2.
Okay. My turn?
23.
I've got it.
And then 18 times 2.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
My turn?
All right, we finally got this. Thanks, Suck. Thanks for the follow. Just 7 away from 10K.
I'm up.
I see. If you say so.
This is it.
Got it.
Choose your path.
This is it.
Hit.
We're done.
Agreed. I'm with you.
Oh,
Sounds good.
finally. What are you gonna do for 10K followers? I have no idea. I gotta figure it out. I'll probably ask you guys. 150, the big 150. $9.51. Wait a sec, there was no orb this season. We struggled for nothing then. I thought that was the orb. That's why I worked so hard. Oh, whatever, we're done, we're done. Oh, man. Thanks, Hentai Knight. Thanks for the follow. Alright. If there's anybody on YouTube, drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you really enjoyed. If you guys on Twitch could do the same thing, that'd be cool too. But we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a long night working on all this stuff. But man, I am finally able to get some rest. The only thing remaining is Arena Assault, and that we will do tomorrow. Keep in mind, guys, on Tuesdays our summoning time, we will have a total of 69 orbs. No, we'll have 339 orbs. We'll be good. We'll be good. But yeah, finally can take a break. Oh, man. I haven't had dinner yet. Gotta eat. Do Leon quests. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It's easy. It's easy. Did I do my daily summons? Let's see. Yeah, we did. Oh, but before you guys go, let us raid somebody. Let's make somebody's night. That's what happens when you raid somebody, especially when they're a lot smaller. I still remember the first time I got raided. Be careful, Leon has reinforcements. Yeah, but we've beaten him before. It was a nice day. Evo passed. 51 likes on YouTube. That's cool. It was a nice... Illusion is the only guy we can raid. Alright, let's go do him then. Hey, Color! We were just talking about you earlier today. Is camp done? Welcome back, dude. Yeah, we finished just as Color came. Skippable, definitely. That was our idea as well. I might try for Mercedes. I like her. Well, that's the problem, right? It's only about liking her. She's actually not that great of a hero. What's our raid message, guys? She might get the demo. It's because of the AR skill that I'm not sure about it. But then again, Hubert can't really demote either, so it's rough. If she demotes though, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you have a message, but let's just do the face. It'd be nice to have a raid captain. Anyways, have a great night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Whoa. Nims, thank you for the raid. That's a lot of people. Greetings, greetings. We're on match 3 out of 7. Looking like I can just wait for a bolt tower hit. Pots are fairly easy to get. I have ways to approach this. Oh, this guy's just by himself. Yeah, okay. Level 3, Fortune tier 24. Yeah. Interesting. Chill res, right? Chill res. So, I guess I could bring Corrin to soak chill res.